When I graduated in 2009, I came to India after studying from Carnegie Mellon. I studied a little bit superior system of the West. I believed and I thought that India was a third world country, and I really was ashamed to see that every branch of the government, legislature, executive, judiciary, law enforcement, everything was for sale. Most people were for sale, and I thought like a businessman and thought that one day I have to be corrupt. I have to be rising up the corrupt regular way in India, the practice and the norm, and not be a change maker, not try to be adventurous, make my money and live my life. Soon later, what happened was I started believing in a lot of religious philosophies and karma, etc., karma theory, etc., and thought that maybe it's not a good idea to go down that path, and I should moderate my views and sort of look at the repercussions of corruption and see how unfair the system can become, and even hard crimes can be sort of ameliorated and encouraged by corruption, leave aside civil crimes. I moderated my views, but like a new age entrepreneur, I was disgusted by the system always, and my conscience didn't allow me to go far down that route. In fact, I never indulged in a single corrupt practice except maybe a few traffic fines which I'm admitting in front of everybody. I realized espionage and corruption was rampant in India, and I was affected by a lot by espionage. In fact, I believe income tax was taping my phones. I had these illusions that corporations were taping our phones and they were getting information from us, and we were sort of at their mercy because they could leak our phone tapes or harm us. I was a little agonized, and I took to writing to a lot of member of parliaments, whoever I knew. I wrote to the White House, 10 Downing, Manmohan Singh, late Manmohan Singh, and nothing happened. I just was disgusted by India, and I left and I went to Oxford, Cambridge, studied a little bit further, dropped out of Cambridge. A bit later, I came back, and that was around the time when Lokpal Jan Andolan bill was being debated, and Anna Hazare was on a fast, and there was a strong anti-corruption movement in India. This movement was led very ferociously by a lot of people, and entire India came out of the streets, and a lot of popular and powerful people supported it. I myself donated 10,000 rupees to Aam Aadmi Party, and with teary eyes, actually. That was what I wanted to see in India, and soon after that, the elections, parliament elections for where Narendra Modi ji won was a path-breaking one, and I moved to India around then and have noticed that India has become a very, very different country today. This is when I was growing up, and we started in 2005 that I had to face all this, and now my conscience is clean and clear, and I can honestly tell you that the best way to move forward in life is to stick to the rule book and to move ahead. Even if you make less money, it's fine, but do not dirty your hands. That's a shame. That's a shame for your country, for the world, for yourself, and you're just causing ripples of effect of bad energy, bad karma, bad practices everywhere. If you do well this way, you will make money, but you will never be a happy person. That's something I've realized. That espionage, I would have gone to the police, but I was worried that the police would be not taking action because of corruption. They would be inaction. Tata went, neither Adia tapes were leaked. Tata went to court against income tax. It was declared that income tax leaked those tapes on him. But it was actually corporate. I can tell you that. I cannot name them here for legal reasons, but yes, it was a very strong and dirty phase of Indian history. We today are a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. I'm not boasting, but I'm just telling you the regular way without corruption to trading and other normal practices. We value very high in energy. I've started a few .com businesses, and I'm doing well. I've written 2 books, a few columns, and I try to cause ripples through my social media accounts. I don't know how much they work, but I'm a happy person today. A few success mantras that I've adhered to, and I would like to recommend for everybody for crossing lines, and how a nation crossed the line, and how I crossed the line with the nation in the right way. With my family business, which actually accounts for 70% of India's GDP, family businesses, remember. Do not discourage them and do not mock them. Adhere to Satyamev Jayate, stick to the framework of law. Always remember that Satyamev Jayate, the truth alone triumphs, is actually, if you can adhere to it, it's well and good, and you should not have skeletons in your closet. You should have clean and clear practices. That's what I think. So that's what I think. Optimism, not cynicism, but pragmatism. Be ambitious, but stay cautious. Yes. So optimism is something that has no horizon. Pragmatism is necessary with optimism, but cynicism is a very, very, very narrow or short horizon view to take or way to be. Uh, Ambitious, yes, you should be ambitious, but stay cautious. Don't take undue risks. Uh, Discipline, hard work, and sheer focus can get you very far. Be high on life and not on substances. Be high on life. Just jog, exercise, be healthy. Simplicity of thoughts and application of common sense. Yes, Mahatma Gandhi won us freedom with the help of, and his views were taken seriously because he was a simple man. He did not have heavy needs. We have many businessmen and known people, old ones, who have lived a very wise and very simple life, and they have had fortunes, hotels, bank balances of the likes of Warren Buffett, Ratan Tata, who live very simply all their lives and they're so revered. Just be simple. Stick to positivity and positive people, as both make life better. In Mumbai, you meet two kinds of people: people who put you down on your face or behind you. But I love the city still. Don't be those kind of people and don't hang out with those kind of people. Do not make such friends. You're better off with no friends than to have negative people around you. Invest in health and well-being, and a healthy mind is in a healthy body. Always remember that health is of paramount importance, and if you're healthy, you've got the biggest wealth in the world. And how much ever money you have, if you don't have health, it's not going to be able to think. Some things cannot be bought with money, and that's one thing is health. Sachin Tendulkar adjusted his footing at every stage while making a century. Everybody knows about his famous temperament game, and I strongly believe that temperament is important at every stepping stone, every milestone, every stage of your life. You have to adjust. You can't go very fast. You have to adjust your footing if you want to rise higher up. If you're fine there, start celebrating and get out. You'll be out. You'll be declared out by the umpire. But yeah, you've finished. But if you want to go further, adjust your footing, concentrate. Slow and steady wins the race. There is no overnight formula for success. There is no way you're going to rise up and get to your goals, whatever you set out to do, overnight. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a lifelong journey. You have to commit. And you have to live it. You have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. Build goodwill. Do not fight with people. Do not talk trash people in your talks. Do not create ill will. Just work towards building a diplomatic corporate standing or personal standing everywhere. It helps. People help along the way. If you are a good person, people will always promote you. People will help you from far and wide. And if you are not, you're not going to get that bonus. Soft skills are important. Manners, humility, and kindness go a long way. Yes, say sorry, thank you, please very often. It's good to be mannered and civil to people, to staff, to servers, to chauffeurs. India is lucky to have such things such as a large labor force which can cater to you. Other countries don't have that. You have to do all the work yourself. You're lucky, so value them. Read a lot and continuously improve your life skill sets, yes, and always remember, scan noise from facts. What I told you in the first part of my journey, the lines we crossed as an organization to start off as an ethical one, as opposed to spoiling our DNA by being corrupt. I could have taken the easy route. We all could have. A lot of people could have. A lot of people don't do it. They don't want to rise up. They want to do it the nice way, the right way, the clean way. Thank you, Jai Hind.